Welcome back into Everyday Kentucky. We're pleased to be joined once again by Jennifer Hall, the Executive Director of Key Assets Kentucky, where they help children and adults with all sorts of needs. And Jennifer, we've talked before, so let's talk now. We've talked about the clients. I think we said hundreds of clients. So are you experiencing workforce issues today the same way the rest of the work world is?
Absolutely. On both sides of our programs, we definitely are seeing where there's a lot of availability, a lot of competition for us, right, for available jobs out there. Where I want to kind of hone in on is we have a position called youth care worker.
Okay.
That is working with our autistic youth that are living in our group homes in our community and also are in foster care. And so it is a pretty demanding job.
Sure.
But it is absolutely very rewarding as well. But we know right now there is a huge need for caregivers,
Sure.
whether they're working in nursing homes,
Right.
whether they're working in hospitals, whether we're working in residential or youth facilities just like ours. But we think our kids are pretty special,
Sure.
and we're really trying to get the message out there how rewarding working with our kids is. But we always are hiring and looking for those folks in all different hours. So Monday through Friday, our kids go to school.
Right.
Like every other
Sure.
kid, thank goodness. So we have available, whether it's, the second shift we would consider when they
Right.
get home from school, and in the middle of the night shifts, right? And so we are staffing that for 1-to-1. So there's usually at least, 2 to 3 people working at a time. But
Sure.
we have a definite need for more youth care workers to lighten the burden, because we have some folks that are putting more hours than
To
we
cover
would
them.
normally,
Sure.
want them to do. We want them to be with their families, and so.
So, is there specialized training that's needed to work in this situation? If it's something that you think you might want to get into this field, that you can do some work while you're getting a degree?
The good thing is that we provide you with over 40 hours of training
Oh, wow.
to kind of
Okay.
hit that door,
Sure.
and that's paid training. So the minute that there are expectations around background checks, as you can imagine,
Sure,
working with
absolutely.
children, and an interview process, but it doesn't even require necessarily the experience. If you have that heart and you say, I want to give this a try, I want to try to work with kids, right? So we put you through the training, and hopefully it's kind of a two-way street. We may find through the training it might not be a good fit, right? But
Right.
we provide you with over 40 hours to prepare you, and then you have some shadowing time. And then you have some direct support and supervision once you're working in that role. Some folks come to us clean. They've never done this work before.
Right.
Others have done this work, and some are working on, whether they're working in nursing,
Right.
social work, working in psychology,
Right.
all different kinds. We've even had people like in recreation and different kinds of
Sure,
therapy,
absolutely.
speech therapy. A lot of our kids are non-speaking kids,
Mm-hmm.
so that's definitely a great fit for those that are working in any kind of communication disorders.
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of I think good fits out there. So you don't have to come with lots of experience,
Right.
and we're going to hopefully give you a good training to get you started.
And what you were just talking about, from all the different people from different backgrounds, that's why you're always trying to get new employees in the pipeline, because with those
graduate.
specialties, those individuals may move on to something else.
Absolutely.
A different job there, different job someplace else. It's part of their overall work experience.
Absolutely, because it's a stepping stone, is what I say.
Okay.
Some of them are kind of born caregivers, and
Right.
they love that role. Others are getting experience. They move up. They may even move up within our company, or they may move on, to other places. But you're right, especially once they may get their degree in their specialty, they're maybe moving on to other, companies. So the turnover there is, I would say, pretty frequent in our direct care role.
Sure.
Because we also open up opportunities for
That's
them
exactly.
within, because we definitely want to use their kind of knowledge and expertise within Key Assets, but it definitely is turnover, a need for us to continue to recruit for this position.
So if this sounds like it's a fit for somebody, where can they get information?
Same thing as far as reaching out on our website.
Yep.
They can apply right on where it's keyassetskentucky.com. Indeed, if you look for Key Assets Kentucky or Youth Care Worker on Indeed, put that in the search engine, you'll be able to find our position there and find out all the details about that. Lori Birch is our HR director that handles all of this, and so if you want to call and have a conversation with her, so you can reach her at 859-226-5022 during a normal working business day, and she'd be happy to answer questions.
Awesome. Jennifer, it's great stuff you're doing. Thanks so much for the information.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We'll be right back in a minute on Everyday Kentucky.